Christian McComb, Irish Sports Daily, out here with top 2023 Massachusetts athlete Ronan Hanafin. Ronan, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
I'd say you're the hottest recruit in the country, but I think you ran out of offers to collect a few weeks ago. You really went on a tear at the end of the, beginning of fall all the way through spring. What's that like when you blow up and you get all these offers from not just Power 5 schools, but like the biggest Power 5 schools you can get?
Yeah, obviously it's like a blessing being able to see all these coaches and make the relationships and stuff. It's good to be able to just be around, because we visit a couple of schools trying to get some more during June. But just looking forward to seeing some more coaches and then building those relationships.
Is there a moment or a period, whether it's Ohio State offers, Notre Dame offers, or Clemson, all those schools come in? Was there like an eye-opening moment or a period of time there where it was kind of taking you back?
Not a ton. I mean, they're all really cool offers, but I don't think there was one moment. I think it's all pretty cool.
Okay. You talked about June. You got some visits coming up in June. What do you got coming up in June?
We have Clemson first week, and then Notre Dame second week. We're going to Alabama, maybe BC, and then a couple others.
Okay. Clemson, you were down there. What'd you like about being down there?
It was just a really cool place. Coach Christian, he's a great guy. He'd been recruiting me for a couple months now. Happy we were able to get down there and meet Coach Sweeney and all that.
Okay. Alabama, I mean, that's it doesn't get much bigger than Alabama, and I know you got down there and get the offer. What was it like being down there?
It was definitely really cool. The practice is run like a NFL practice, and their coaching staff is unreal. They're just very focused on every little thing. They're always hustling around and stuff. And then me and Coach Saban, we got to talk to him in his office, and that's where he offered me. So it was great.
Okay.
And Coach O'Brien too. He's obviously a very high-profile guy, and we've been talking to him. He's a Mass guy, so it was good to have that relationship.
I was gonna say, not just he got some New England high-profile New England guy connections there, and then BC. Speaking of Mass, I mean, I'm sure they've been recruiting you for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
What's kind of their message to you right now?
It's the hometown team. So Coach Hafley, Coach Duggan, they're all reaching out to Coach Watt, the wide receivers, and they're just great guys and always reaching out, and good to be able to talk to them all the time.
Okay. And Notre Dame, of course, you were out there in the fall. You went for a game, and then that's when you got offered, and they've continued and kept up with you. What's the relationship been like with Notre Dame, throughout the –
Yeah, very good. Coach Freeman, Reese, Stuckey, Bowden, and O'Leary are all reaching out all the time, calling, texting. So it's great to be able to stay in connected with them.
And what about Notre Dame interests you from the beginning, even before you even got the offer, I guess?
I mean, I've been a Notre Dame fan since I was a kid. I mean, we have the pillows and everything upstairs. We've been very high on Notre Dame for a long time, so it's good to be able to be recruited by them.
Okay. And what'd you get to learn about Notre Dame when you've been out there? You've been out there a couple times now.
Mm-hmm. We got to learn a little bit academics, the whole layout of the place and football and all that, but for the official, just looking forward to getting more in depth.
Obviously, position is a thing, an interesting thing for you. You're listed as an athlete. You can play receiver, you can play linebacker, safety, you can play a number of positions. How about yourself? Do you have a preference?
I don't really have a preference too much. It's good to be able to. I've been playing wide receiver for a long time now, so that comes a little bit more naturally. Kind of just get into that linebacker, strong safety role. I've been a corner my freshman year. Sophomore year, we didn't have really any football, and then this past year I was kind of that strong safety linebacker role, so kind of just getting the hang of that, but just good to be able to play both.
Sounds like Notre Dame likes you as a receiver. You talked about Coach Stuckey and Coach Reese. Do you like the plan those guys have laid out for you?
Yes, definitely. I talked to them multiple times about where they see me fit in the offense or what routes and stuff, all that. So it's good to be able to connect with them on that.
All right. And good friends with Preston Zinter. I think people know that, but I'm not sure they know how close you guys really are. Will you see Preston at all anytime soon?
Yeah, I mean, we're going tomorrow to the gym. So
what time?
4:30 a.m. so we'll see him there, and he's been my best friend since I think 7th grade when he came up from Florida. We were on the FBU team together, and just best friends ever since.
Okay. When did this 4:30, 5 o'clock a.m. workout start?
So we've been going at this for we kind of didn't do much during the football season because we've been working out and stuff, but not really that early. But about 2 years ago, we started this, and then we switched gyms over. We're at Mike Boyle's now, so go be able to work out with him. He's a great guy and knows his stuff. So
Okay. I'm sure Preston's in your ear about Notre Dame, but you guys are, like you said, you're so close, it's probably not too much.
yeah,
But what would it mean to you to potentially attend the same school as him?
yeah. I mean, we played at BBN together, so it'd really be cool to get together again, and team up.
What should Notre Dame fans, Preston obviously committed Notre Dame a little while ago, what should Notre Dame fans expect to get in Preston's intern?
He's a great kid, great athlete, very versatile. You play offense, defense. They're looking at him at linebacker right now. But I mean, in my eyes, I think he could play anything on the field. And, he's fast, strong, and just all around player.
Okay. So you mentioned you got the visits coming up in June. What's the plan beyond that? I mean, are you going to try to knock out a decision shortly after that? Do you think it could stretch into the fall, or what are you thinking?
Honestly, not too sure right now. Ideally, maybe before the season, just to focus on that. But not too sure.
Okay. And you touched on it throughout, but what are going to be the most important factors for you when you're looking at choosing one school out of all these great options? What do you think the key things or some of the key things that will come down to it?
Just God, and wherever He points me in a direction, making relationships with coaches, the players, reaching out to a couple of them, talking to some players that are there right now and committed to a couple different schools, and then just the academic part, the football part.
All right. Thanks a lot, Ronan. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.